This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. This is a 1999 Dodge Ram 2500 Club Cab. It's a four-door extra cab. It's an ST, which means it's crank windows and locks. It's a two-wheel drive, 5.9 liter Cummins diesel. Has 247,000 miles. It was a trade-in, a dealer trade-in to the Click Ford people here, and obviously with that many miles and that old, they can't get loans for their new car, used car people. Plus, if you'll see in the before pictures, this thing had like 9 different colors going on. So we took it straight from the auction to Maaco. Didn't do any body work, just painted it. We're trying to keep this as cheap as possible, but we still needed to have a safe vehicle. When we got it back, we realized that it needed, let's see, what did it need? It needed a serpentine belt, needed to have some oil added. We didn't do an oil change, we just added oil, again keeping price down here on this guy. We did replace the ball joints and upper control arms. Both sides, did both side outer tie rod ends, and charged the air. The horn does not work. It needs a set of tires. It's got a little bit of a vibration. I'm told at 35 miles an hour. It's got a ton of miles on it. It needs tires. We're not going to put tires on it because somebody may want to put a really nice set, or they may be fine just tooling around at 35 miles an hour in town. Who knows what you're going to do with it. The price is going to be really low on this thing. I bought it just so that somebody could buy their first diesel truck, or have something to tow things around their property with or whatever. But if you're going to drive it on Interstate 10 anywhere, it needs a set of tires, okay? Anyway, this will be the cheapest 5.9 out there. Obviously it's missing a little emblem there. Like I said, we just painted it. It had a black side bed. I don't know why, don't care. The pictures will speak for themselves, okay? There'll be 75 or so. Yeah, between 60 and 75 or 80 HD pictures. And you'll be able to judge for yourself what you're dealing with here. Like I said, I just picture this being some guy's work truck, you know, landscaping truck. Somebody did some body work here. We just sprayed right over it. It's just a one-stage white paint from Maaco. If you're expecting beauty here, you're crazy. There is none. But it's not embarrassing. It's a good color for a work truck, obviously. It does have a tow package. At one time, it must have had a gooseneck hitch in there. I see that little panel in the bed, but it doesn't anymore. We say that this is a entry-level diesel truck. See how low these tires are? What size are they? Just so you know what you're getting into here. Let's see. They're LT 235 85/16s. You can get a knockoff set of those for about $400 or $500. DiscountTire.com. If you want to have them put on before you come here to take it home, you can go to DiscountTire.com and go to the Prince Road and Oracle store and have them installed before you get here. Just pay for them over the phone. We'll get it over there. Let's see, 247,999 miles. Grab the wrong thing. I grabbed the emergency brake. truck is crazy. It's actually crazy in a good way. It's bizarre how clean and how nice the seats are. We didn't do anything but send this thing to detail and spray it with some white paint and Mako. Look at that. It's kind of bizarre how nice the interior is in this truck. The air's blowing cold. It's kind of boring as far as the door panels over there are concerned. I do have a tilt wheel, which is unusual in a work truck bottom. The tilt works fine. Turn the air up a little bit here. We're in the middle of monsoon season here, and it's about 100 degrees and it's getting hot. Radio works fine. Should be a cup holder. It is. Got a remote here. There's your remote working. Let's see what else we got going on here. I guess that's it. Got air blowing cool. Tilt the wheel down and go for a ride. See the indicator? I put it into drive and it's not moving. Those things break all the time. We're not repairing it. Like I said, if you know how to drive a car, then that's not a problem. If you don't, you need to know what gear you're in. You probably need to go back to go-karts or something. Plus this thing, like I said, the goal here is to keep the price way down. Make it a nice little in-town work truck. Probably get another couple 100,000 miles out of it. Have diesel power to pull your trailers or landscaping equipment or whatever. These roads suck, by the way. It's like Bolivia here. 8% taxes here in Tucson, and this is what we got. Alright, so if you come to Tucson to drive it home, first of all, I'm going to make you get tires for it. You're not allowed to drive this thing with these tires. Your tires are horrific. Not safe. If you come to Tucson, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees are $250. Taxes are 2% city tax plus whatever your state tax rate is. If you're one of our Alaskan friends who come here often and fly down here and drive home, their tax rate is 0, so they would only pay 2% plus a $250 dock fee. If your state tax rate is 5%, then you pay a total of 7% and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, no tax, no dock fee. It's not too bad. I mean, it's just on a bad set of tires. It's an old truck. Performance-wise, it shifts and runs great. The air's blowing cold. Radio works. You know, should you drive it on I-10? I probably wouldn't do that. Can you pull stuff with it all over town? Yeah, that's what I would do with it. Blah, blah, blah. So anyway, if you pay by wire and ship, all you have to do is wire us the money. We'll notarize the title. We'll scan the notarized title into your file, and you will have it shipped out. We'll also scan in the actual envelope that we mail it in. Everything that we have, you will have. All right? Anyway, that is it. Thank you very much for your time. Oh, please make sure you get your deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. Without a deposit, we do not have a deal. Once we get a deposit, we'll put your name and a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Well, there's a lot of stuff going on today here. I do want to say the last thing. This is kind of obvious with this truck. You know, I'm being brutally honest with this truck all the way around, like I do everything, but especially this one. This is clearly way out of warranty. We have no idea what's going to happen to this thing. Just like the engineers who built it, you know, set a year and a mileage limit for this truck. Let me turn the air down so you can hear me a little better. Basically, they don't know what's going to happen after that much time and that many miles. And if they don't know, how do we know? Plus, it's obvious that this thing on the exterior had a rough life. It was probably a work truck or something. You know, we sprayed the white and we added some oil and did some front end work, and that's it. So you're going to save a bunch of money buying this thing. You're clearly going to have to buy some tires, and who knows what's going to happen to it, you know, next week or 5 years from now. These are famous for running forever, and this thing feels like it runs great. Tranny shifts perfectly, but who knows? So if you're risk averse, please stay away. If you need a perfect truck, this is not it. If you need zero risk, this is definitely not it. But if you need something that you know how to work with, that you can spend a little money you saved on sooner or later, then this is it. All right? Thank you for your time.